This episode contains an additional content warning in the show notes.
All right, so if I get a raise, I move up 4 spaces.
Yep.
Sweet. Definitely just blew up this 8.
Okay, so with the raise, so I think you guys get back on the board here out of nowhere. You were 6 behind. Now you're 2 behind Dosia, and you're on equal footing with Jethro, which means I think Jethro is sort of like making it just to one parking garage entrance, and you're probably making it to the car entrance to the parking garage, right? Give me a shot. He's probably like on the ramp, and you're probably at the bottom.
I'm pulling into the bottom of the parking lot garage, and I think we can see him sprinting up above. And I think as my action, can I help out the other fellas?
You didn't add a +2 to your driving?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you can do anything you could in a normal thing. So you could do a test of wills to do one of your skills against one of his skills. If you want to give him a -2 or one of your brothers a +2.
Who is closest? I guess it's
Well,
both of you two.
Yeah.
Jethro is closest.
I think maybe just the idea of him being chased by a car maybe distracts him quite a little bit, and maybe I'll just impose a -2 on him.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, so I think that would either be like an intimidation roll.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll
Yeah.
give it a shot. That's a snake eyes, so critical fail.
Okay,
What if you roll snake eyes?
I'll give it a shot. He
didn't.
doesn't.
No, he did not.
Let's see, critical failure on that. Man, does that even do anything?
I do have cause on the side.
Oh.
That's a great point. Kaz, make an athletics roll.
Yeah.
I know you're great at those.
Oh, buddy, you know I am.
You're built like a gymnast, right?
Well, thank you.
You did
I've
say
worked
that.
very
Very
hard
hard.
to look like a
Well, that's
gymnast.
a good point.
Oh, hey, respect. I understand. Hell yeah.
Well, that's a 3.
Oh, that's...
Do you want to Benny it?
Or fall off the car and ruin your suede shoes.
Or get smashed into the wall of the parking garage. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool. No, I think, yeah, we're going to take the fall. I don't think he can hang on. That's just not happening.
Great. Your brother peels around the corner and you just get whoop.
I think that I think this scene is like I casually look to the right and I've unrolled the window at this point. All right, we're gonna pull up right beside him and you're gonna grab him.
Then he's just gone.
and then I turn left to go into the parking garage, and I turn right to kind of get the okay, and he's gone. He's completely gone. And I just see in my rear view mirrors you're tumbling across.
Kaz, I'm just going to roll a little damage on you.
Yeah.
How about that? It's fine. You only take 2 damage, so not even shaken. You're definitely scuffed and your clothing is ruined.
Oof.
And by that, I mean that some threads are loose on the elbow.
Of course.
Okay, with that in mind, we're moving on to Keaton. Now, Keaton, you got a clubs, but I'll tell you a rule we
Yeah.
never use
Uh-huh.
is you can spend a Benny to draw a new card.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Wait, you
Right?
can?
Yeah, anytime.
Wow,
Whoa.
I'm going to do that.
Yep, that makes
because why
sense.
not? Give me a new card. If it's a clubs, I'm going to kill you.
It's a clubs.
He's gonna
Hey,
kill
that's
you.
worse.
He's gonna kill
And it's
you
worse.
tonight.
Does that mean that I don't get to go now? I have to wait?
Yeah, because it should happen at the beginning of the rounds. So
Oh,
Can't you
okay.
Benny
again?
So actually, I'll take my Benny back, and I'll take my fucking 8 because it's not. You're not going to cheat me out of a fucking Benny, you fuck.
And now we know how
Well,
that
you would have
mechanic
done it.
works.
Wait, what?
You
Yeah,
would have
no.
done it anyways.
No, I
you
wouldn't
gotta do
have
it.
because I didn't.
If you knew about it.
If it had to happen at the beginning, he baited me into
Actually,
using
I
a
don't
Benny.
know.
Well, you had a 1 in 4 chance of drawing a clubs.
You're
The
telling
chances were
me
pretty
you're
bad.
telling me if
no.
at the beginning of this, if he said, "Hey, if you don't want that clubs, you can spin a Benny and draw another card," you would have been like, "No, I'm going to take the clubs."
Listen,
no, you would have
All
done
right,
the same
fine,
shit.
you
fine.
what.
I'll take the 7.
What did you
I'll
think it
lose
was
the
going to
Benny.
happen?
But let's still have you act now because you're right.
Okay.
Do it.
Or you can spend another Benny double
No.
or nothing.
Yes,
Oh,
do that.
yeah, that
Nothing.
sounds
Do
pretty
that, you
good.
coward.
All right, so I'm going to try to taunt as my action.
Are you close enough to do that? Like,
Yeah,
pretty
we're-
far
Yell.
away.
You are
Furthest away.
so far
Cameron.
away.
I'm really not trying to screw you. I know this is completely fucked for you. I didn't think it would be clubs on clubs on clubs. I thought I was just...
No, you're good.
Cameron, the thing is, man, you just drew another clubs, which means you still have a complication, and you haven't moved, so you're still on a clubs, which means that the complication is...
The same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure no one's...
I rolled a 5.
Okay, odds is
I'll
good,
just
right?
No. I just fucking take a level of fatigue.
That's still good. You still get
Okay,
to act.
yeah. Yeah, you suffer a fatigue and you still get to act.
You still got to
Perfect.
do your
So
thing.
now I get everything at -2, right?
One.
So I have fatigue.
Do you wanna look
Is
it
it
up?
just one?
Just one.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
number
just
one.
one. Yeah.
So -3 because I'm still on the clubs.
Oh, you do get -2, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yikes.
But you can use your action to add +2, so that's a -1.
It's
Well, you
a
can
minus
only do running.
4 from just
Yeah,
the club card
Only to
itself.
running. I'm not going to run.
You're
Why,
still doing
there's-
the taunt thing?
There's no point in me running.
You know, I'll throw you a bone here, okay?
You know what I think
It's-
happens? I
Yeah.
think he fucking stands up. He can't fucking see anybody. and he just yells, fuck! And then he just says, fucking Dorian, god damn it, you fucking god! And he puts his fucking, he reaches into that pack and he puts his wrist piece on. I'm gonna try to hack into the, like the cameras in the parking garage to see if maybe I can get some cameras on.
That's a great idea. Yeah, you just move a few feet. There's like an electrical box on the side of the alley. Hack into that. Sure. Yeah, roll, electronics?
Electronics at
Well,
negative
actually,
3.
I think there is a hacking ability.
No, I think we switched it
Oh
up.
no.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a 1. So I think he pulls it out, slaps it onto his wrist, and it's fucking cracked because he beefed it.
Yeah.
What are the capabilities of this thing that he's got? Can each of us have one?
No.
Why not?
Good question. Good
Do you have
question.
hacking?
Dude, it seems insane though. Like last time, he literally just walked by a door and got like a password for a door without making a roll. and,
No, I tried and I failed.
Yeah, he's just making rolls.
and you can like hack into
It
any
doesn't-
cameras in the city.
But you could do that too if you picked electronics.
So I just got to invest in electronics.
I did.
Yeah, I think the device is
Yeah,
more
dude, it's
allowing you to
cyberpunk
do
world.
that.
You got to
yeah.
do electronics, man.
Yeah.
Electronics and repair, that's super important.
Although I didn't know we were not doing hacking.
What it was is we merged. There were 2 skills.
Computers and hacking, we combine them into electronics.
Dude, I just got way more
Which is
skill
3.
points, baby.
Yeah, that's
That is
3
great
skills
news.
that we're combining into one.
This is so cool. I love it. So wait, you beefed the hacking?
Yeah, so I ate shit and then all my stuff was broken.
Well, I'm sorry, dude.
Sometimes, hey, Alex, you remember that one time where you played a super strong orc in that one game?
Yeah.
And then you ran out of the forest in the first round of initiative. And
All the crows blinded me with their passion. Yeah, they took my eyes out. It was cool.
That's a cool character.
Alex, it's your turn.
All right, I don't think I'm gonna add the +2 because it seems like I need to get a raise for it to matter anyways. Can I just draw my weapon and use my action to activate my edict?
Yeah.
Without any negative rolls in the chasing.
Yep.
So I guess I'll do Kindred first.
To activate your edict.
That's a 3 and a 3. So I guess I'm gonna Benny.
Nice.
Otherwise, it's useless. There we go. 1 success. So successfully activate the edict, and then I'll just roll for the chase. That 6 blows up.
Nice.
Yes. So I got an 11, so 1 raise.
Well, you're on the same card as Dosia, dude.
I don't know what that means.
That means you're on the same space. If we were in combat, you're on the same space. There's no like attacks of opportunity in a chase, but yeah, you can attack
I
him.
can say stuff to him.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you're within 10 feet of him at this point. He's running up the ramp. Are you catching up to him with pure athletic prowess?
I guess so. I don't know. Can't describe anything else. But
I mean, you could definitely, it's like a vertical parking garage, right? You could have jumped onto like just be climbing up the side, right?
Oh,
Cut him
yeah.
off.
okay, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Jump onto some cars.
Activate my edict and use my alien claw to grab up.
right. Okay, this is my first time hearing you describe your edict. So I'm like, that's right. Okay.
Just
you got
listen to
an
the
alien
episodes. You'll get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I got some
You play
required
Prototype?
reading. No, but
It's pretty
I'm aware.
sick. Is it like a blade arm, but it shoots shit?
I think it's
Just
gonna
a
upgrade
claw.
with time, but right now it's just like a big old, what's his name?
Nightmare
Nightmare
from-
from
Yeah,
Soul
yeah,
Calibur,
yeah.
but scaled way down, so it's way more slender.
And no
It's just a
eyeball?
little bit longer than a human arm, but like about the same proportions.
No eyes?
No eyes.
No
Excellent.
eyes.
Yet.
No eyes.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay, it's
Who
important.
knows?
It is important that we say nightmare, nightmare,
Yeah,
nightmare,
yeah, that's
nightmare,
okay. So I climb up. I see him coming up the ramp. Maybe we're just feet apart from each other. I just want to say, if you stop running, this will be a lot easier for you.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, we can't make any rolls.
Right.
But he definitely looks scared. Have I described this guy yet?
No.
Scared.
You barely got a view of him at this point, right? But he's got a crop top, pretty skinny. You can sort of see some ribs exposed in there. He's an Audi, belly button wise. He's wearing,
What an exotic man.
he's wearing gym shorts and space green Converse. And then over his crop top, he's wearing like a fucking, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, Star-Lord's jacket. He's got he's got Star-Lord's jacket
Is it like a
on.
mesh crop top that he's wearing? Like
yeah.
black mesh?
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm picturing.
you know, the nipples, as previously established, can't be shown on this show.
Right.
So you can't see any
Got
nipples.
tape over him or something?
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes. Okay, he's running all over
Just
the
black
city.
X's?
Yeah, black X's on his nips underneath a black mesh crop top. He's wearing a cosplay of the classic Earth media Star-Lord, and
Cool.
then green space Converse, and then shaved head.
And this is her brother?
yeah. This is Tex, dude. This is our
Oh,
dad.
this is Tex.
This is our dad.
Wait a minute, that's Tex. This is a test.
So he looks at you and goes, "Aw, shit, man," and then turns the other way. And
He's so cool.
Takes off. He's so cool. He's
I
my
like
best
this character.
NPC I've
I
ever
really
made.
like him.
He's
I
my
like
best
this
NPC.
character.
He's gonna show up a lot.
I hope so. I hope he's our best friend.
Moving on, Dorian. Finally, we've arrived.
Got a 5 of diamonds here, and I'm on a spade.
Do some free running, buddy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It sounds like, if I remember correct, the spade means I got a -2.
If you drew a clubs, then you look at what you're on.
Okay.
Keaton got fucked because he had clubs, and he's on clubs because, you know.
I'm going to continue to get fucked perpetually forever.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess.
then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to use my change position. I will
Great.
definitely get a 1, and I'm looking for a raise.
Blew up.
12, sir. All right, so yeah, I'll push up 2 cards.
So you're one space behind him.
How this looks, I think, is he like took a left at the top of the ramp. Jethro cut him off, so then he turned and now he's going towards the right of the ramp. The car's like speeding up just behind you as you're running up the ramp, maybe.
And we put a car in front of him earlier, right?
In the alleyway.
Yeah, in the alleyway,
well,
yeah.
Dorian had to run into that same car.
Okay.
But he free ran. He pulled a little Jackie Chan parkour, jumped
Yeah,
up,
cool.
kipped off of a wall, jumped, and now he's on the second level of the parking garage.
Sick.
Oh,
On the
fuck
far
yeah.
side from where the ramp comes up, so he's still far away. But
So you ran past the entrance that we took.
I didn't make it to the entrance that you guys took into the parking garage. I'm up the side of the building.
Great. Kaz, it makes sense of the narrative. You have a club right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
No. I mean, I think he rolls up over the comms, just hits everybody with a very reassuring, "I'm totally fine. I will be okay. I will find his car."
And it's at that point, we look at the card you're on, which is a diamonds. You're bumped, so you're literally pushed 1 space back on the track. I think physically in space you aren't
Right.
moved. It's
Well,
more
everybody's
just
moved on.
That makes sense thematically, right? Because he
Right.
didn't make it as far as the car did.
right.
Yeah, this is-
absolutely.
this is great.
But you still get to act on your turn. You do get a -2 on anything else you want to do, though.
If I'm close enough, he's going to, however he can get in to the club or to an employee, maybe the bouncer or somebody like at the back door. I don't know which is he closer to?
Yeah, I guess you're closer to the back door. You're still pretty far away from it. You're probably like, I guess, just 10 yards away from the back door.
Yeah, it's just going to shout at them to take him to Dozo's car. That's his impotent little like angry thing that he's going to ask for.
You're yelling at the back door to try to get them to take you to Doza's car?
Yeah, yelling at them to try to get an employee to take him to Dozo's car is what he wants to try and make happen. It's the only thing he can think of.
I'd probably impose a -1 penalty from the unlikeliness of that. So it's probably a -3 total on that roll.
Intimidation?
Yeah, I think that or persuasion makes sense in this case.
Ooh, I blew up the 8. 10 minus 3, 7.
God, I was really hoping you'd fail. Let me think about this.
Like, he might not even have a car there, but I think his thought is like, I need to do something useful because I just failed. So maybe this guy still has a car here. I can start shouting at the very least.
You're looking for some drugs.
Of course.
With a success, you get one of the employees to come out of the back door and are like, "What do you want?" And you're yelling down the alleyway at them, and they're going to try to help you. Although I don't think they're quite positive what they can do right now.
Cool.
All right, still new round.
Take a clubs, Caleb.
Doza gets a king of diamonds.
Ooh.
Goes first again.
Bubba, queen of
Dang.
spades. Keaton, 4 of hearts. 6 clubs for Jethro. 8 of clubs for Dorian. 9 of hearts for Kaz.
Caleb, my last Benny, deal
Yeah.
me a new card, please.
Oh.
Hell yeah. 7 of hearts, baby.
Thank you.
Yeah, better than the club, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to do that too. I just saw what card I'm on, and I don't like the complication. If I can get a new one,
Yeah,
please.
absolutely. Queen of diamonds. How about that?
Hey, it's way better.
I like the card I'm on, but I don't want to be left out. So, Caleb?
Do it.
Do it.
You
No,
know
I'm
what?
not
I'll
doing
do
it.
it too. I got a 4.
I'm
Fuck
not doing it. I'm not doing it.
If I get a clubs again, it's not like I'm going to compete.
This Jack of
It's
clubs.
a jack of clubs. I'll take it.
Oh my
To be
God.
fair, I am pretty much out of this chase at this point.
True.
So
You are
Yeah,
5 away.
perhaps.
Yeah, you are. You can help. Kaz?
Kaz.
Yeah, you got
Kaz.
a jetpack.
Kaz. Kaz.
Yeah, you got a cool jetpack in that coat of yours.
I don't.
Can he? Well, he can't escape right now.
Well, funny you should say that. The reason why this man, and this is written down, you guys. Okay, this is a jackalope situation. It's written down right here. See this?
I already wrote the cheat in, so you guys can't
Yep.
say I'm doing it to you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been running to his car in this parking garage.
Oh, well, that explains why Kaz couldn't find it.
He's going to take his turn. I think movement is just to make an athletics. If he can make it, he's going to make it to his car, and then he's going to make a driving check. So here we go.
Please fail.
5 makes it to the car, which I'm going to say does not move him ahead. It just gets him to his car, similarly to how you guys did earlier. And then He's going to make a driving roll as he kicks it into gear. He's not quite as good as driving, but he's going to get in there. So this thing is, oh man, it's all sleek red. It's got 3 wheels, 2 on the front, 1 on the back. It's like a Lamborghini silhouette, but with much more like sharp angular edges and like little sci-fi bits and bobs on the sides. And then there's like a scoop coming out of the top for some reason, even though there's no engine to cool, running backwards like a shark fin on the top of the
Hell
thing.
yeah.
And then it's got a white stripe over the whole top of the thing. And he's going to make a driving roll.
What a badass. This guy rules.
He made a success. Caleb's going to Benny just for, Okay. All right. He got a success. So he jumps into this thing. And then Jethro, I think,
Because he has to drive back down, right? So he's going to have to pass all of us.
well, you would think, but he's going to drive up.
What?
So he's going to move 2 ahead on this little chase track here, but completely silently because, again, these are electric cars.
What kind of tires does it have?
What kind of tires?
Is it rubber?
Rubber tires.
Sweet.
Bubba.
Bubba's going to be chasing voraciously after him. Do I have to say right now whether or not I'm using my action to like drive?
Yeah, before you roll, yeah.
Okay. If I were to hypothetically get some raises on this, can I grab one of the brothers as like a free hitch?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm going to drive after him.
It's weird going from personal scale to vehicle scale, but I think this time you can move 2 with a success, 4 with a raise, and then after this, we're just going to be going off the car's chase because if anyone's still trying to chase on foot, it will be completely irrelevant and they won't be able to keep up. Look at that.
Sweet. So I blew up a 8. 16, Caleb.
Success with 3 raises, 1 raise to move extra, 2 to pick up your 2 brothers in front of you.
Absolutely, sir. Bubba's going to be drifting seamlessly through this parking garage. He knows just the right clutch. He knows just the right use of breakage to maximize every single inch of this vehicle that he's in. And as he's driving by, he's shouting, "Get in!" And I'm pretty sure his brothers are just jumping straight on.
Do we have to make some sort of athletics
Trash
roll to
van
get on
style.
top?
Yeah, I think you should make just a straight athletics roll.
Okay.
This is trash van
I have
style,
no
by the way.
bennies left, so... All right, that's a 4.
Nice.
That's also a 4.
Cool. So I think
Opposite
it's
sides.
Yeah, it's literally just Bubba's in the van driving, and we got on the left Jethro, and then on the right Dorian, and we're cruising.
And we round up right on the
behind
same
this guy.
space, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you literally make it up to him. You're all on the same chase card. You're following him up the parking garage, turning around, round and round. We get like a shot from the side of the building as we see both of your lights spiraling around as you're taking these stair-step paths upwards. There's another vehicle coming down the ramp that he has to swerve out of the way of and then honks at you as you twist by it, getting up. Both of your sets of tires screeching, kicking up black, smelly fluid, fucking smoke, sweat.
Wet.
Those wet and sweat, baby.
Sticky wet.
You're a good GM.
And then you pull out and we get the shot of like he's in the front with his whole car and he's like looking behind him and then your car peels out so we can see both your cars in frame and you're just like 1 car length behind him. The front bumper of yours can almost touch his back bumper.
But yeah.
Next up, Dorian.
I don't have my edict with me, and I was gonna tackle him before he got in my car.
I think if you want to just jump to him, it'd just be an athletics roll.
If you fail, take 2d6 of damage.
Yeah, probably.
Don't beef it, buddy.
Oh,
You got that plus 2. You're a free runner, dude.
I
You do this shit for fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, listen, hey, Bubba, pull me over, pull me around. And I'm gonna try to throw myself. Ooh, chances are
That's a
looking
raise,
good.
baby.
6 blows up. Ooh. Into a 5 plus 2, sir. That's a 13.
Jeez, dude. So 2 raises. So you make it over there, no problem. What do you want other raises to be?
So I kind of forgot in the original introduction, but our boy Dorian, he doesn't have sleeves, but he does have on long ass fingerless gloves. They're more strap than glove, honestly, with how many straps and buckles are up the forearm, and the gloves only go to, maybe his first knuckle. But that does protect him if he were to try to Superman punch the window as he's flying.
Hell yeah.
So if you're cool, I think he'd like to have some sort of punch or elbow into the window, and those metal buckles on his forearm are enough to like shatter the window. I can't get to him yet, but like I broke it.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah, so there's a shot inside his glass, gets smashed in at this guy. He swears and swerves, hits the back end of one of the cars. The rear headlight shatters as he keeps driving on.
Hey, we just got a couple of questions for you. Pull over, fucker.
Okay, all right. Keaton.
Okay, so I got clubs again. So I'm gonna,
He's got clubs on clubs. Yeah.
all right, I got a 1, which means I can't do anything.
I thought it was even, so that you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, you get another level of fatigue, I think.
Oh my god, how does this happen?
When did you die? Is it 3 levels?
I don't think you could die off fatigue.
You know what happens?
think you can.
He starts. Can I still move though?
You can still take an action, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take an action to fucking attempt to run at
Do you,
-2
do you
now.
want to do the hacking again, dude?
No, I'm at -4 now. It doesn't matter. So if I failed my athletics,
You can move off this space for free.
I thought you had to roll at
No,
athletics.
you
too.
gotta
No,
roll
you can
athletics.
move.
No,
Yeah,
so
roll
what
athletics.
happens is he moves towards the alley, and then a car pulls up and he gets hit by a car.
Like as they slam on their brakes, it's one
Yeah.
of those like.
Yeah, so Keaton runs into the alley. He can see Kaz, and he starts heading towards Kaz. And
Yeah.
then somebody comes flying through here. Some dude with fucking sunglasses and the equivalent of like a really souped up, shitty like Subaru. It's just loud as fuck, and he just
Well,
hits
it's
him as he's
electric,
pulling.
so
No,
Yeah,
he,
it's
has,
not
that loud. He
he
modified it.
purposefully has mods to make it loud, and he hits him as he's pulling into this, which explains the other fatigue as he goes
Yeah.
rolling off of this car.
Oh, man. Well, I'll give you a Benny for being a good sport, pal. There we go. All right. Kaz, you're up next.
I think the shot is from Keaton's angle as he eats this shit, rolls to the side, and he looks up and he just sees Kaz doing the like yikes face.
His car's in the parking garage up there, Miss Grill. I can take it to it.
You point up and we're screeching around.
He looks back at this guy like he is the dumbest person he's ever spoken to in his life. I know where the car is now. That is not helpful at all. Thank you. Where is your car?
It's right there. And he like points to
Drive
one that's
us.
nearby.
Keaton, let's go.
Oh, fuck my goddamn knee. Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you doing, asshole? He stands up and starts like kicking the car. I mechanically cannot move, Isaac. So,
My God.
If you want to take your turn to take an action to move him, I think he's suffered enough.
Don't worry. I will help you. Hold still. I'm going to assess you for injuries.
Keaton is like looking at you like, what
It's-
the fuck, man? I'm
Okay,
fine. Let's
okay.
just go. And then he's like, obviously, he's got like road burn
Yeah.
on one of his fucking elbows.
Well, we have to catch them. How did you we shouldn't have let them get away, Keaton. These guys come in from out of town, and the first thing they do is make us look like assholes.
Yeah, Dorian literally hit me with a fucking chair. He hit me with a chair. And I think that's what's happening
Yeah.
while everybody else is speeding. We're walking towards the car.
The three of us are rocking in this van up here.
He looks back at the attendant. I didn't say to stop. Get us your car.
He goes off towards the car. In no roll, you take an action. You can move Dorian off his.
Yeah, let's
you can move
move
Keaton
him
off
off
his
his
space.
space.
You can move that
Hey,
one. Okay, all
dude,
right,
that's
all right.
card number 2.
I love how Marshall's like, hey, I fucked this up. And Kid was like, it's okay. Cameron can take it.
Fall down.
Dude, Reed, listen. This is just the one time you get to see a little peek behind the curtain. This is what it was like
Listen,
every session.
I'm really glad that you're rolling well.
All
He's
right.
doing
I
it.
don't like the way he said
He's
that.
doing it.
Oh, I
word
actually
said-
genuinely am. I'm glad to see that you're doing some
You
shit.
can do something. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's catching up.
Jethro, finish off the round for us.
So if I shoot at this guy, there's going to be
Yeah.
unstable platform, right? That's -2. Are there any other cover penalties, or is it like a bunch of? Is it pretty?
Dude, Dorian is there smashing out the passenger side window. It's probably a -2 for cover on top of that.
So -4. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not an option really. So I could try and shoot the tires out.
Yeah, that's better. I mean, they're pretty human sized, so it'd just be unstable platform.
Okay. I'm gonna give that a try. I think.
I know.
So
That's
-2.
not a bad idea.
Yeah.
No bennies.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
You can
You got
do
it.
It's not looking good.
You're probably pretty good at shooting.
Just a D6, and I literally get one shot with this thing. By the way. Nope.
I don't get
4
shot, though,
minus
and that's
2.
important.
That is important.
That's all I could do because that's an action.
So some spikes pop into the tarmac.
Yeah, little wrist spike pops out from underneath Jethro's alien arm,
Sure.
and he shoots
All
this
right.
little chitinous spike towards the tire. It misses.
Yep. Definitely going to need to listen to that episode.
Yeah.
Okay, new round. We've somehow managed to not draw any jokers.
Oh man, don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even that good of a
No
roll.
How's this
Joker.
guy getting nothing but face cards?
Jack of spades for this fella. 10 of clubs for Bubba. Queen of hearts for Keaton.
Hey.
Just in time.
Attaboy.
Jethro, 6 of diamonds.
You can get in
Dorian,
here.
7 of diamonds. Kaz, 5 of clubs. Okay, first up, I guess, is Keaton.
So we get into this attendant's car, right?
Yes, he drives up next to you. Kaz is helping you, like, into the car. car. Well, he's trying to help you into the car.
Yeah, I'm pushing him off.
I think Keaton isn't injured enough to need it, but Kaz is like torn.
I've never had an opportunity to help somebody by the shoulder before.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, get the fuck off me, man. Jesus Christ, get in the
Jeez,
car.
what did you do?
I'm gonna roll driving. I got hit by
I
a
know,
car.
but why weren't you up there with them?
So I rolled a 5. If this is my action, +2, so 7, so no raise. But
Okay.
I move us 2, or I guess it's just 1 because we're doing car chase rules now.
Do you GTA this man?
Actually, I'm gonna use a Benny to try to get 2. Might as well.
Okay.
Oh my god, I did it.
Nice.
boy.
So that's an 11, 12, 13.
2 spaces up.
So yes, but not quite. I do kind of GTA him. He's like getting out. I move him. I don't like throw him to the ground or anything. Like I just like get the fuck out of my way. And I get in and just fucking throw it in gear, slam down on the gas, and just start taking off. As he's arguing with Kaz about the fact that he got like, all the bullshit that just happened to him, we start moving.
Well, it's Doza's turn. We cut back into the parking garage. Dorian's on his passenger side. This other car's coming up next to him. All this stuff goes through his mind, what the Crow family might do to him. And you see him, he almost lets go of the wheel, Dorian. He reaches down underneath something in the car and fishes out a gun, which you assume to be an edict, when he points it to his temple and pulls the trigger.
Whoa.
I need you to make an athletics roll at -2 as the car, now driverless, speeds towards the barrier that should prevent it from flying off the 4-story tall vista you're on.
But it would be kind of cool to find out. It could, right?
It's going pretty fast. Yeah, I don't think cars are supposed to go that fast in here.
I don't know if Freerunner applies on this one.
Well, I mean, free runners know how to like jump off of tall buildings and not take.
Jeez, there's just like a look of confusion on Dorian's face when he doesn't seem like he's gonna change when there's somebody on the outside of his car, and then more confusion as he takes his hands off the wheel, and then it's just shock and horror.
There's a splatter of stuff you'd rather not see up close on the top of the car, and not much is left of his face.
I've only ever seen an edict do this close one time before. Well, I got 4s on both. You said it's minus what?
It's -2.
Well, with
So,
Freerunner, it
Free
would
runner
be-
adds 2 athletic climbing rolls and +2 to foot chases. Climbing rolls.
And +2 to foot chases.
Yeah, athletics climbing rolls specifically and +2 to foot chases.
I will give it to you in this specific instance.
If
I
you
think
are giving it to me,
if free runner is you are a parkour person, the falls parkour people can take are insane, especially at speed. So yeah, I would say to jump off and roll off, that seems totally reasonable.
cool. Then I will not spend a Benny. That's a 6.
Cool.
So that's a 4 after the penalty.
As you jump off the car and come to a roll, Bubba goes speeding past you, and I'm just going to draw a card. If it's a clubs, Doza's car goes flying out the side. If it's not, it stays intact. A king of clubs.
I watched him
let's
shuffle.
see
I
ya.
watched him shuffle.
Sends the car shattering through the weakened by the last storm concrete barrier. A slow motion shot of this fancy car now crumpled completely in the front as it goes end over end spinning. And we like get a shot from the ground floor on street level just as Keaton pulls around with Kaz on the street floor, this car spiraling down, 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 and smashing into a clump on the street below. I'm going to draw a club to see if it hit anybody. I drew a joker. What does that mean?
Well, it's extreme in whichever direction you choose.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's either bad for us or really good for us.
As the car hits the ground, there is a rumbling, a small shudder, the inkling of a quake that rumbles the ground underneath you. You can see some of the buildings shake around you, and the whole tar patch street surrounding this car almost seems to sink into the ground a little bit, like someone like pushing down on a comforter.
Oh,
No, that's
fuck.
not good.
I think we're out of initiative. Bubba, you come to a screeching
Yeah,
halt.
screeching halt. And then he kind of bangs his hand on the steering wheel. Fuck!
You said that we're down at the bottom still?
Yeah, you two are at the bottom near the crumpled mess. The other 3 are up top at the newly formed hole in the wall.
Keaton gets out of the car, runs towards this other car. I assume he sees nothing but gore on the inside.
Yeah, it's a terrible mess.
What's the chances I still see that edict in there?
Pretty good, actually. They're made of pretty indestructible stuff generally.
Yeah, so he reaches in there and he grabs that and then he runs back away from the car.
Kaz meets him as he runs back from the car. Is he dead?
Oh, he's fucked. And he looks down at this gun in his hand. Gee, this is a fucking edict.
Is it? It's not ours. And he like paws at it.
No, this one is not ours. Then he kind of looks it over. I definitely don't think that he has put 2 and 2 together. Hasn't realized this guy shot himself with it, but
Well, where did he get it?
probably the same place he got the other one. I mean, he's definitely dealing these things. And Keaton starts to, he pulls out his cell phone as opposed to that device that he's always using and just starts taking pictures. He takes a picture of the edict, takes a picture of the guy, takes a picture of the cement up at the roof, just to prove that this guy was obviously selling edicts and we are justified in the actions here.
The 3 of you up top, looking
Jethro,
down.
Yeah,
I'm
Jethro
picturing
jumps
like
off the side.
Oh yeah, I was picturing like an extreme angle when Keaton starts taking pictures of, I don't know, maybe Dorian and Jethro, and then followed closely behind if Bubba gets out of the car, the 3 of us sort of approaching the hole in the wall at a distance, and then, focus will turn to us. Oh, well, shit. I guess that's over.
Well, fuck, Dorian. Did you end up shooting him or what?
No, I didn't do anything. I didn't bring mine with me.
I gotta say, Dorian, that was pretty impressive back there.
Oh, what that? That's nothing, man. We're not even going at speed. We're not even on the highway. It's no big deal, dude. No, but listen, he shot himself. I didn't do that. Wasn't me.
Well, fuck. If it was with an edict, we might actually be in some luck. Come on, fellas, let's get down there.
I think it was, and I think Keaton went over and took something. So I bet we can check in with him and figure out what's up.
Well, he had to have done something this goddamn. Let's go.
Yeah. What has he been doing?
Shotgun.
When we come back down to the ground, Kaz is once again has corralled this attendant and is directing them.
This poor attendant, dude. I like how casually you said that, too.
Yeah.
Is directing them. It's like, hey, I need you to get in there and get his communicator. It's probably in one of his pockets, but you need to get that for me.
There's like blood and stuff in there.
That's why I'm not going in. So it should be in, I don't know which pocket it'll be in, but get in there. Okay.
Are you a silver member?
He looks at him and flashes just the corner of the gold pass from his wallet.
He sadly nods. Right away, sir.
And then behind this, you can see Keaton as like inched his way towards the car again and is already doing that, just like going through this guy's pockets, like flicking blood onto the ground, like disgusted with himself, like going through this guy's pockets.
That. Keaton, the man could be diseased. You don't want to get sick.
He's just ignoring Kaz at this point. Yeah, what do I find on this guy? And if the ground starts moving again, he's really scared of this thing opening up a sinkhole, basically.
Yep, that's totally fair. Why don't you make a notice roll for me?
At -2, because all my fatigue.
Yep.
Oh, that blew up that 6 though to an 8, so a 6 total.
So
I mean, we basically lost the chase, so it makes sense if his shit is all fucked up.
I think with a success, man, it's pretty crumpled up. I probably should have applied some sort of negatives. He's also not a guy that kept a lot in here. A lot of it was kept in his mind or on one of his devices, which are now smashed. Like the electronics in the car. With a success, you can take them and try to...
I'd have a chance at recovering some data or something.
Yeah, if you want to write down Doze's information -4, I'd say you can make one roll on a later date to like peek through that shit.
I'm perfectly fine with Keaton collecting what Keaton collects. And there's only so long that Kaz can be collaborative with him. But I have an action card I'd like to play, if it's possible.
Ooh.
Okay.
Revelation. Your hero finds all the information available, finds some critical information, the answer to a riddle or a cipher.
That's very good for this
And
round.
the best part is that Kaz sent the dude to go get it. So like,
I'd like expert.
No. I'd like this dude to bring me back his phone and a finger to fingerprint unlock it.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
This guy's going the extra mile for sure.
You just had to use adventure cards.
And the
Okay,
And for the
You
gold
will need
member,
this.
That's what I
for
get.
the gold member.
That's what I get.
Keaton comes back with some like smashed electronics that he's like dug out. He's covered in gore as the other boys walk down, right?
Yeah.
We'll
drive
drive
down.
down.
Drive
yeah,
down.
we're heading back.
And you can't even hear us come
Because it's an electric
because it's an
van.
electric
Very
van.
quiet.
We'll silently appear just off screen here in a second. Yeah.
And I think Kaz is being very appreciative of what you've dug out, Keaton. And then the guy walks up and hands him a phone and a finger.
Yeah. You unlock it. You look through his, whatever passes for emails on Almanac. Probably just emails.
And then honestly, I'd like to go to pictures and see if he hung out with any of my friends. I'm going straight to the photo roll. I'm not going to the email. I'm going straight to the photo roll.
Yeah, well, you never actually caught up with him. You know, something I have written down here, Kaz, is as you're going through his photo reel, you realize, oh shit, man, you went on a blind date with this dude.
Oh.
And it was terrible.
Oh.
It was awful. Just awful.
I delete those pictures immediately. Oh no.
He does know a couple of your friends, the more like
the edgier ones.
The fringe group for sure. But I think you do pull up his emails, and he's had some exchanges with a dude or a person by the name of Roscoe. Not to be confused with Alex's dog.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
I was about to go talk
I was
to
going
him
to
after
ask
this.
that for you.
But you've had some exchanges with Roscoe, who lives quite a bit up on the Sun River. And it seems like they had exchanges, which with this, it's pretty easy to tell that they're not talking about the types of drugs they're talking about selling, because all of the numbers are wrong. They're talking about like units of 1x, like 1 kilo or something, but the size doesn't make any sense at all. And especially reading through the messages, there's certain things in the messages where it's like, this has to be referring to an edict, or at least to some kind of ordinance or firearm or something, right? And then after you found that, I guess with an adventure card, dude, I guess you see an exchange where they go back and forth talking shit about an upcoming race that Roscoe is hosting. Like, I think literally tomorrow. Roscoe is hosting a race that this guy was going to show up and drive at, and they were talking shit back and forth about drivers and stuff. Dosia even dropped a hint about like he was bringing his own driver and you're going to pay, ha ha ha. And there's also like lots of smiley emojis, you know, a few eggplants in there. And then it gets down to
almanac eggplants equivalent. Thank you.
Yeah. And it also seems like there's a card game going down as well.
Well, I'll happily relay that information to everybody else when they get down here.
He's gonna miss the race, isn't he?
Since you played an adventure card,
We've all reunited around this body. We've got the pictures. Keaton is taking the pictures. Kaz relays as much of this information as he can. I don't know what we usually do in situations like this. Do we call a cleanup crew, or Keaton, do you usually like take care of it?
Yeah.
Are there like some sirens in the background or anything?
Call the authorities. Yeah, that's what I'm taking all these pictures for.
yeah, there's probably some sirens.
What do almanac sirens sound like? It's terrible.
Unfortunately, the person kind of responsible for some of the police forces in town is a dude by the name of Tag Wilder.
Tag Wilder?
Tag Wilder.
Oh God, this is not gonna be good, guys.
Yeah, somebody could call Tag Wilder, or you can just call the authorities.
We could just walk away.
You could just...
Just saying.
Yeah, you took some pictures.
Just walk away.
Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, the courts can figure it out afterwards. You took the evidence you need. You don't need to talk to
Yeah,
the
I just
authorities.
immediately send all
Can we get Austin back on real fast and call him?
Oh my God, yes.
Hey, what should I do?
Who's calling him on speakerphone?
I mean,
I'm
Keaton,
calling
right?
him, yeah.
Okay, so you call him on speakerphone.
Yeah, so I pull out my phone. I send just a bunch of pictures of gore and catastrophe to my dad. It rings.
What is it this time, Keaton?
Well, we found our contact. Things didn't go as planned.
What do you mean?
Well, I had some capable help this time.
Yeah, Uncle, don't you worry. We came in and we helped out. Got it real fast.
Yep, I got all the data.
Yeah, we got a bunch of info. He had an edict on him, but he blew out the side of a parking garage, and he made quite a mess of himself.
We were chasing him. He shot himself in the head. Flew off the side of a parking garage.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up.
We can handle the details. All I need you to know is that we have evidence that he was involved in a edict racket, and we are completely justified in everything that happened here. And he looks like up at the broken concrete.
What should we do?
Just for clarity, he shot himself with an edict.
That's right.
I watched him do it, Uncle.
And this is, how to put this delicately. This isn't a story that you're telling Uncle Claudius about.
What the fuck?
He shot himself like people fall down the stairs.
No.
Sorry, maybe you haven't heard us recently. No, there's no sarcasm here. No.
And I have the edict. We can, if these counterfeit pieces of shit actually work, should be able to pull this motherfucker right out.
I'm telling you, right outside his window. He looked at me, he let go of the wheel, he shot himself. All right?
And there was a witness.
We all awkwardly look at the attendant who's standing right there listening to this.
He's still holding a finger.
Well, I think legally there will be some mild repercussions, but we are fully within our rights to pursue edicts and other items that concern them. Keaton, are there any extenuating circumstances that we need to be aware of? If not, we can send a cleaning team and I'll dispatch a couple of representatives to take care of everything else.
No, he might have opened up a sinkhole with his vehicle, but I think that the teams can take care of that. I don't know, I got hit by a car. That was pretty fucked
You got
up.
hit by a car. Oh, shit.
I saw it.
Say the suspect's car or a
No,
different...
no. Just some asshole. He looks back and the guy is kind of slowly pulling down the aisle. Not sure if he needs to stay or not.
Well, we can, if you're badly hurt, we can certainly recover some funds, but that seems uncharitable of us.
Just wanted to give you a heads up. I think we're good here. You can call who you need to call.
I do appreciate it.
Wait, should we just wait for the police to show up?
Oh, fuck that. No, I'm not staying around here. Jethro, we gotta get out.
Yeah, is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, we should get out of here and get this guy popped back into a body.
All right, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, let me know if I need a depot, okay?
Good luck. Sorry, Pop. And he just hangs up.
Thanks, Keaton.
Holy shit, did he say thank you?
All right, well, I guess we gotta find the body. And Keaton takes 2 steps towards Dorian. You hit me with a fucking chair, asshole. And he just starts wiping the gore off of his hand onto Dorian's shirt.
We got any connections at the morgue?
Yes, we do.
I liked how he was like, hey, I got hit by a car. And he was like, well, whose car?
Thank you for listening to Sounds Like Crows Terminus, and thank you to all of our patrons that made this possible. Thank you to Prime, David Hayes, Ethan Saperstein, Wade Bernier, Kate, Chase, Jackie Betts, Sam Witch, Altaziel, Ethan Cooper, and James Wright, along with Greg Gray, Ariel Weiss, Jared, Kirby, and Jeremy Dunlap. Casted this week, I'm Caleb Sunstead. You can find me on Twitter at Marshall Caleb. Cameron Reed, who played Keaton Crow, can be found on Twitter at CJReed211. Big thanks to him for handling a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff. Much love, my friend. My brother Isaac can be found on Twitter at Abel the Crow. He, of course, played the illustrious Kaz Crow. Jethro Crow was played by Alex Horrell. You can find on Twitter at Alex Horrell. Bubba Crow was played by Cameron Day, who you can find on our Discord server. And Marshall Sims played Dorian Crow, and you can find him on Twitter at Mr. Malicious1. Claudius Crow was played by Austin Holt, who you can find on our Discord server. Music on the show was done by William Ecker at musicdirecker.bandcamp.com, where the theme for Terminus is currently available for purchase. Other music was provided by myself, thanks to our executive producer, Alexandria Majan. If you want to get in contact with us, you can email us at soundslikecrows@gmail.com or tweet at us at soundsofcrows. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the credits, and we'll see you next Monday.